Did you know that the parchment paper you're using in your kitchen might actually be a hidden danger? It could be full of chemicals, harmful coatings, or even substances you would never expect. If you care about your health and your cooking, stick around, because what we're about to reveal could change the way you bake forever. Let's dive into the 7 parchment paper brands that you should never use again and find out why they're the kitchen mistake you've been unknowingly making. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. Are you one of those home bakers who loves to bake the perfect batch of cookies? Or perhaps you regularly roast your veggies with parchment paper to avoid the mess? We all know that parchment paper is a kitchen essential, but did you know that not all parchment papers are created equal? In fact, some of the brands you've been trusting for years could be putting your health at risk. I'm talking about hidden chemicals, unreported toxins, and shocking coatings that you may not even be aware of. Today, we're going to reveal the 7 parchment paper brands that you should never use again, and I bet you'll be shocked by what you hear. These brands may promise convenience and non-stick performance, but when you dig deeper, they're far from the safe, eco-friendly choice you thought they were. First off, let's talk about brand 1. You may recognize this brand because it's one of the most popular in supermarkets. It's got that nice, shiny surface and it's marketed as non-stick and grease-proof. But here's the catch. This brand uses chemical coatings that can release harmful substances when heated. That's right, this seemingly harmless piece of parchment paper can emit toxic fumes when you bake at high temperatures. Imagine baking your favorite treats and unknowingly inhaling these fumes. Scary, right? Next up, brand 2. You've probably seen this one in every kitchen store, claiming to be eco-friendly and safe for the environment, but don't be fooled. While the paper may look like it's made from recycled materials, it's often treated with chlorine bleach to give it that crisp, white look. Chlorine bleach, a substance linked to cancer and other long-term health risks, is something you do not want anywhere near your food. This brand may say eco-friendly, but they're using dangerous chemicals in the manufacturing process that could potentially leach into your food. Now, let's move on to brand 3. This one is particularly concerning because it's often marketed as the premium choice. It may look great in your kitchen, but underneath that fancy packaging, it contains a coating of silicone that's made using questionable processes. Silicone, while often considered safe for cookware, can leach synthetic chemicals into your food over time, especially when exposed to high heat. The danger is real when you're cooking with parchment paper, so be aware of what you're really using. Brand 4 is another one that's got a huge following, claiming to be natural and free of harmful chemicals. But the truth is, far from it. This brand uses a plastic-based coating that can melt into your food, leaving behind dangerous substances that you can't see but are certainly ingesting. Imagine that lovely salmon you've been roasting, perfectly cooked, but now it's contaminated with plastic. It's enough to make you think twice before reaching for that roll again. Then there's brand 5, which is notorious for claiming to be non-toxic, but when tested, it's been shown to contain traces of perfluorocated compounds, or PFCs, chemicals linked to liver damage, developmental harm, and even cancer. These chemicals don't break down easily, meaning they could stay in your body for years. And while you might be thinking this brand is the safest choice for non-stick baking, the reality is much darker. Every time you bake, you could be ingesting these harmful substances. Up next, brand 6 might seem like an affordable and convenient option, but here's why it's one of the worst choices you could make. This brand's parchment paper is coated with polyethylene, a type of plastic that doesn't break down in the environment. Not only is this bad for your health, but it's terrible for the planet too. So while you might feel good about your budget-friendly purchase, you're ultimately supporting a brand that's contributing to environmental degradation. You want to bake with a clear conscience, right? And finally, brand 7. This one is the sneaky culprit. Marketed as natural and baking parchment, it's made with a coating that's nearly impossible to remove during composting. That's right, when you try to dispose of it properly, it's likely going to sit in the landfill for decades, contributing to plastic pollution. But that's not even the worst part. The paper's non-stick coating contains harmful fluorochemicals, the same ones found in non-stick cookware, which have been linked to everything from kidney damage to cancer. Yikes! So there you have it, the 7 parchment paper brands you should absolutely avoid if you care about your health, your food, and the environment. It's time to rethink your kitchen essentials and make sure you're using products that are truly safe and sustainable. Luckily, there are alternatives out there that are non-toxic, chemical-free, and eco-friendly. It's up to you to make the right choice. After all, your health is priceless. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this video helped you uncover the hidden dangers in your kitchen. If you want to stay informed and make healthier choices, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more shocking truths and kitchen tips. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they can avoid these dangerous brands too. Let's all make the right choices for a safer, healthier future.